All right, so who we got here today?
Austin Snyder, kicker at Ohio State.
All right, so what we cutting today?
Ball fade, and then we'll do probably a 6 on top.
6 on the top. All right, let's get it.
What's up, everybody? So this skin fade is a very simple skin fade. What you're going to do first is make that ball line and then knock out that extra bulk that's going to be right up under the head. Make sure you grab everything behind the ear too. But after that, we're going to use the foiler, and that foiler is going to brush everything else so we get that nice natural skin fade that we're actually looking for this cut. From there, we're going to take the clipper and we're going to open the guard. It's going to be an open guard where we create our first line. And from that line, we're going to take the 3 guard, throw it on top, slap it, and make a nice little motion along the head to make sure everything's nice, clean, and smooth. And following that, we're going to put the 1.5 on. And from the 1.5, make sure that last area that we just came from, that first guideline, we knock it out to where there's enough room to start playing around. And as we attach that 1 guard following, we're going to make sure we erase that line a little bit. From erasing that line, we're going to take the clipper again with no guard and slightly tap it up as we go so it can make the closed motion and erase that bottom line. And after we erase that bottom line, throw the 0.5 on there and knock out that first faded line that we had from the 1 guard. And then just repeat the steps over between 1.5 and 2 just to make sure everything looks nice and even as we go up throughout the hair. So you see the 2 guard on right now. We're continuing to just go back and forth, tap that area. Then we're also going to go down with the no guard again and make sure we eliminate that line and attack it. As we're doing that, make sure that you're taking time for detail too. From there, you can see the finished product, and with the finished product, we also added a little bit of enhancement sprays, not a lot. Now, I see a lot of people add a lot for athletes because they want them to look crispy, but you only need maybe about 1 squirt or 1 brush on it just so it doesn't sweat out in their head. But if it's the weekend they like that, let them go through. But as that we do that, we're going to make sure this line in this front is super sharp, and we did the same process on the other side, so there's really no point to go into it, but making sure he's sharp with the razors to make sure we have each and every corner, each and every line crisp is going to be the main part as we close out this haircut. And as we close out the haircut, making sure that each angle has those little hairs that fly over that sit down after we brush it, they get taken off too as well. So from there, we're going to take the razor, and with the razor, we're going to make sure each line is crisp and nice ones are even. Also remember, like when you're lining up someone, to move that hair around, because after the cut, people are active and some hairs hang over the lines that you've made. And then also with the head too, you may have to go in and check some parts out that may need to be cut over and just touched up. So as from here, you see me still touching up a little bit of lines that I see. As a barber eye, you see everything, but as someone just sitting in the chair, you might not see it. So if you ever see us go back, hey, just know that's what we're doing. So from that point, that's about the end of the video. You're always going to check both sides, make sure lines are right. But before we head out, I want everyone to check out 614 Barber Supply. Use the code VC to get their 10% off all their orders. And then also the code Sean James over at Royal Clips to get 20 off everything too. Talk to you guys soon and see you next video. And also for a quick reminder, we are looking for barbers for ambassadors over at VC Grooming. And if you want to do that, hit the Instagram and talk to you soon.